Welcome back to another video. We are still in the Poland series, and today we will be reacting to the truths and myths about Poland and the stereotypes of the culture. So
basically we will be reacting to Polish people reacting to stereotypes
of Poland.
And especially, we chose this video especially because we seem to have gotten a lot of misinformation from previous videos that were supposed to be facts about Poland. For example, we know now that you definitely do have tomato base on your pizzas, but that's besides the fact. So let's see what...
Get straight into the
video.
When someone is very, very slow in the car, it's kurwa jedź.
Kurwa jedź. So when we are driving in Poland and someone is slow, it's kurwa jedź.
Kurwa jedź.
Kurwa jedź. Kurwa, they say.
Yes.
Yeah?
That's our go-to cuss word.
We do.
Yeah.
That's our comma. Like we go with the story and it's like kurwa, 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 kurwa. And kurwa is an amazing word. You can express anything. You can say how happy you are, how pissed you are, how excited you are, how disappointed you are.
The way, for instance, my father uses the word kurwa, it's like how we use the in the English sentence. Like the amount of times you hear the, kurwa is pretty much that. So,
for example, when someone is very, very slow in the car or stop and don't go, it's kurwa jedź.
Wykurwiście się dzisiaj czuję, which means I'm feeling fucking amazing.
So, is it a swear word or is it like an adjective? Kurwa.
I think...
You said the.
No, he didn't. He said the amount of times you use the in a sentence is like the amount of times his father uses kurwa in a sentence. That's how commonly...
So it's an expressive, kurwa.
It's an expression. It can mean... I think it's like gern or gern in German. You know, or bitter even. Bitter can be pleasure. It can
Where all do you use kurwa? That would be can I have a few sentences where the word kurwa is used in Poland? That would be the best way to get it. So they say it's true.
Drink a lot of vodka. I think it's true.
Oh, that's, yeah, true for sure.
I would agree with this.
Really true.
They do.
And someone told us to put vodka in the freezer and then it's a lot easier to drink it clean. So thank you for that tip, guys. I've never put vodka in a freezer.
Well, if you think about it, when you put Jägermeister in the freezer and you drink it, it's a lot more easier to swallow.
But it's not vodka.
Yeah, well, I can stand with this because I got a lot of Polish friends and they all drink vodka and they love it. So
Clean.
They really do.
Yeah, I'm totally agree with that.
The most traditional drink is vodka. That's true.
It's
Staple
how we
diet is
celebrate.
vodka.
Birthday, family occasion, whatever.
Yeah.
There are shots of vodka going on around the table.
You take your exam, you fail, you drink. You go, you have a bad day, you drink.
Yeah, you have a good day, you drink.
Right?
Every occasion is the occasion.
Now
It seems like vodka is like the answer to everything. Celebrating, when you're going through a bad time.
Fail an exam, drink. Pass an exam, drink.
It's your birthday, drink.
Yes.
Vodka. I feel Germany, though, is complete opposites. Like, drink beer.
Yes.
It's beer for everything.
Germany is big on beer.
nowadays, younger generation prefer to drink beer because we have really, really good light craft beer.
I'm more of a beer person.
I prefer whiskey.
Personally,
Whiskey.
I'm not a fan of vodka. I prefer wine, so red wine. So
Me
And
too.
I don't drink a lot.
He said the younger generation, they're more like the beer. I think it's maybe the old school Polish people that like vodka. But you still see it. A lot of people still prefer it as their drink. I think it's just better sometimes because it's got less calories in than
I don't think
beer.
it's about the calories. I think it's
You enjoy
kind of also how you grew up, kind of like,
your tradition.
yeah, and what you were used to drinking. So
yeah,
I mean, completely. I don't
he's
drink
really good
alcohol.
example.
True.
Polish people are negative, don't? That's false.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
Yeah, complaining, that's
yeah.
our pastime, yeah. Complaining about everything.
Everything
think so.
about healthcare, about
Politics, about...
bureaucracy, about condition
weather.
of our roads, weather. This is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong.
We like complain.
I've heard they complain a lot and they like the Germans that complain a lot about things.
But I think everyone complains a lot. I mean, even the Germans complain. Everyone complains.
Even we as South Africans complain a hell of a lot.
But it's like, if there's something that's not right in your country, or something goes wrong, or something is substandard, you're going to complain, because after all, you pay a lot of taxes, you work very hard to live there and to be a citizen, and
you should complain if you're unhappy
to fix it. So I just don't think that they don't smile, because that wasn't the impression I got when we were in Poland.
For everything. That's normal.
Whenever you ask somebody, how are you in Poland, it's not like here, where everybody says, I'm fine, everything's great, etc. It's usually
they
tell you like the whole medical story of the whole family.
Especially older generation.
And maybe in smaller towns.
How do you feel about Canadians smiling all the time?
Canadians smile all the time. I think it's a little bit like fake smile.
I wonder why I said Canadian there. We met a Canadian at a bar the other night, maybe like a week ago, and his parents were from Poland.
Oh, yes.
And then he was actually passing through Berlin. He had just come from Poland, and he wants to relocate back to Poland because that's how much he loved it and loved the culture.
Smile. If it's true smile, that's good. But if it's all the time, no.
Myth. All work in construction.
Absolutely myth. For example, I am a software developer. I think most of people in Poland already now have master degrees.
Me, I think that's true, because I am a mechanic now. And I hear on construction many times Polish words.
There is obviously a lot of construction workers.
I heard there is a lot of construction going on in Poland over the past couple of decades, and that's why I think the country has built its up so good to where they are at the moment, and that's why they become such a European stronghold, because they have literally built up from the ground the economy through construction and projects. That's a lot of people do work in that industry, but from what I've heard, a lot of the younger generation coming through now, like the universities and all that, are pumping out a lot of people that are in the digital space, like software engineers, people working in AI, all those type of things. So I think maybe the new people coming through in the past couple of years have been a lot more digital in that space. And a lot of people moved to Berlin because Berlin is the startup capital of Europe.
Or I don't know, truck drivers, they emigrate from Poland to other countries. So maybe that's where the opinion comes from.
Polish parents, different older generations come to Canada. They can't continue the work that they did in Poland. For instance, my parents. So my cousin's a mechanic. My grandpa was a mechanic.
I wonder if a lot of Poles go to Canada. Is because it's like a coincidence that he's also saying it. But probably, I think a lot of Polish people, because he was saying that there's a big Polish community in Canada, and they all relocated there in the 80s and 90s.
And now they're regretting it. They want to move back.
Mechanic. So there is definitely a lot of them.
They like to prove a point that they can do it. So maybe if they come to other countries, they're skilled in this particular thing. You ask them to change the light bulb, they're gonna go and change the light bulb, and they're gonna say that, oh, you know what, you're actually missing some paint on your ceiling, let me paint it.
Truth and myth. Almost 50-50 split. Polish women are always put together.
No, I wouldn't say. There is this opinion or stereotype that Polish women are beautiful, which is obviously true.
Sinead always watches, what is that show that you watch? 90 Day Fiancé in America. And there are Polish people on there. And they always are dressed up.
But also because they're on a TV show. So I think you should probably look nice on a TV show. Very bad reference, Jane.
True. Especially nowadays. Yeah. Women tend to be more, casual.
I never wore once in my life a high heel, especially that the girls that I'm surrounded with in Poland, I think they're same style and everything.
Well, in Szczecin, most people were just casually dressed, just like normal.
Everything, my style, really comfortable. I don't like high heels or some makeup.
People in general used to dress up a lot. Some of that behavior could have been because many people couldn't afford many clothes, so they just had, the good clothes and they just wore them daily.
Many Polish girls wearing high heels and nice dress.
Do you like that?
Yeah, of course.
I think the heels is kind of maybe a stereotype that it maybe is not followed anymore by everyone. We do like be stylish, but not necessarily only with heels and full of makeup and stuff.
I don't think it's just the women. I think the men also like to dress up, like suits. Not maybe the younger guys, but the older Poles. Like dress up, suit, tie, look good, smart.
Yeah, I think so.
True. So they do dress up.
I think it's true and not true.
It really depends on the person and area.
Polish is not multicultural, so we like each other only.
No.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't agree with that. I think it's all dependent on the type of energy that you as a person bring to Poland. If you are friendly and happy and you're willing to learn and you learn some Polish words and you're there to experience their culture, they will accept you with open arms. I don't think that when they hear that you're a foreigner, then they're just immediately going to not accept you. I don't think that's true.
All depends on the individual, I think.
If you go with a good attitude and you're, like I said, willing to learn and experience, and then they'll accept you.
But that's just our perception. We're not Poles. So what is the verdict? Like, what do people think in Poland?
People in bigger cities had more contact with, outside world. I mean, who travel, have absolutely no issues with, people from other countries.
But that's also the thing. A lot of Poles don't travel, from what I had heard. Like a lot of the older generation, they're not like as seasoned in travel, so they mainly stay in their own countries. So they're not very used to other cultures and experiences, and they like to stay like
I think it's also
in their bubble.
Once again, a generational thing, something that the younger generation is more open to.
Yeah.
Same in Germany. Like in Germany, more the older generation, they can't really even speak English to us, but the younger generation are always friendly and speak English, and we've become really good friends. So maybe that's the same.
It depends on the generation, I guess.
Yes, and the person is. I think there's a lot of factors.
People of color, or etc.
When it comes to the older people, they love their community. They love their Polish community. They love their Polish church, Polish libraries, Polish doctors, Polish stores.
There are some areas, especially in the southern east of Poland, which is, I would call it a little bit of like a Bible Belt of Poland. Those people can be a little bit close-minded sometimes.
Younger people are more open because of the stuff about the Ukraine, what happened right now. I think that they are more open everywhere and they help even in a small city.
I think that takeaway, the older generation, less open to it, more conservative, younger generation, more open to it and more willing to express themselves and accept. And that's why it's 50-50.
I never met one. Even my husband, how much I love him, I would not call him a full gentleman.
Well, I think they are. My husband is one of these examples.
Define gentleman, though. Court a woman.
Open the door for the lady when she gets into
kiss her hand.
Small little gestures. Let her walk in front of you when you open a door for her.
What would you consider court? What does it say? Court to a woman.
I don't even know what that means.
Things like, opening door and giving way to women, that's classic, that's standard.
Pay the bill in the restaurant.
Pay the bill in the restaurant. That
I do that.
Bring flowers when there are occasions or sometimes
okay,
not.
I don't like flowers, sorry.
Monica is an exception.
Sinead gets flowers, gets the door open for her, gets the bills paid.
Only when he's in trouble.
Always keep respect to the girl, kiss on the cheek or hand, and give like a couple of flowers.
The thing that I really like in Polish guys that they always open the door and
I feel that is also a very big South African thing. Like in the Afrikaans culture, open the door for your lady, pay the bill, buy her flowers, kiss on the cheek.
Yeah.
Very, very similar in those traits.
go first, please. Yeah, this is really nice. And here it's gone.
If Monica liked flowers, I would definitely bring some to her every now and
Do you
then.
like flowers?
Not even if there is any
I love
way to
flowers.
improve her mood on the day.
Truth. Oh, this.
The one about us being thieves. Most of European stolen cars.
Why would you think like they're a thief?
I've never heard that.
We heard the one fact where a guy stole a car in France and then ended up in Poland.
One of the only like 7 limited Lamborghinis in the world. Like it was a limited edition Lamborghini. And then it got stolen in France and
They ended up in Poland.
they found it in Poland.
Hey, but would that one incident be the reason why they're labeled?
I don't think so. Let's hear.
End up in Poland. May have been true in the, 80s, 90s maybe, but not anymore.
If people are taking me for the party, they expect me to go hard with the alcohol and get wasted and stuff.
Oh, Polish. So you don't like Muslims and like other people. A long time ago, we are not, but now change for we are more tolerant to other nations.
It's the younger generation. They're all different. Maybe the older generation didn't like other cultures and all that, but not today. And these guys are more balanced in how they with their health and drinking. So it's cool to see.
100 lat,
100 lat.
Nie żyje, żyje nam.
100 lat, 100 lat.
Nie żyje, żyje nam.
Okay, what does that
Jeszcze
mean?
raz, jeszcze raz.
I think it could be the national
Żyje,
anthem.
żyje nam. Niech żyje nam.
That is a much shorter, if it is their national anthem, than the South African one, which is like 20 minutes long.
Hopefully.
But that's such a cool video. It's cool to see the characteristics of the people and also to see the various myths and stereotypes, what people think.
Also to see the Polish sense of humor. Like I think that's,
And it's cool because they interviewed Polish people.
yeah, absolutely.
Cool video. If there's another one similar to this, please recommend it down below. I'd love to view it. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe to our channel so you stay up to date with all of our latest videos. We are in the Poland series and we've still got many more videos to do. This is it for this video though. So,
Beyond Borders.
over and out.